Hi friend, welcome back to another video. My name is Naidalyn in case you're new here, and if you're not new here, welcome back baby. As you can see by today's title, we are going to be talking about how to start your fitness journey. So if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming you want to start your fitness journey. I'm going to break down to you in 5 simple ways on how you can start, because there's no time like the present. So if you are ready to start your fitness journey, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the number one thing that you have to do when it comes down to your fitness journey is just doing it. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you, I'm obviously kidding. Imagine that was literally it. I mean, technically, it could just be it. If you really wanted to just rip the band-aid off, just start your fitness journey. That's kind of what you have to do. You just have to rip off that band-aid. There's a quote that goes, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." Meaning you just have to take that singular step and make the conscious decision to begin and actually start working towards it. Because I'm going to be completely honest with you, there's always going to be a reason as to why you shouldn't. I've heard all the excuses, okay? I don't have anybody to go with me. I have no gym close to me. I have no gym clothes. There is always going to be a reason why you shouldn't go. And don't get me wrong, I understand. If you are somebody like me who started out with a lot of social anxiety, that was the main contributor as to why I was very hesitant to start my fitness journey, because I'm thinking everybody is gonna know that I'm a newbie here and they're gonna be judging me. Nobody is judging you, okay? Everybody is so self-centered, believe it or not, and focused on themselves. They're not focused on what you're doing. So that leads me to my next point. You need to figure out your why, because if you're looking to go to the gym just because you want to look like Kayla Ramos, you want to look like Helly Matthews, you want to look like the Learman twins, you're gonna need a little bit more of a reason to go than just that, because that's truly not going to be enough, because you're chasing something that is unattainable. You're never going to look like any of those people that I mentioned, okay? Because you're not them, you're you, babe. So you need to figure out your why, and whether it be, oh, I just want to feel better about myself, I want to look more toned, I want to have better endurance and better stamina. You need to figure out your why. So like I previously mentioned, my biggest reason as to why I started going to the gym was, one, because I was skinny, okay? That was a real skinny thing and it was very uncomfortable for me, and I wanted to change that and just gain control over my body. But I also had a lot of social anxiety, and I kind of knew that going to the gym was going to be a little bit of some exposure therapy, to be completely honest, okay? I knew that if I forced myself to go into the gym, I would get comfortable with being in uncomfortable environments, and it would help ease a lot of my social anxiety. So you have to figure out your why, and when I tell you, that why needs to be strong, okay? Because it's very easy to be like, I just want to go because I want a fatty, okay? But that's not really too much of a strong enough reason, okay? Like, I'm talking, you need to really think about it every day, where you're like, I need this, I need to change this, you need to have a very strong desire for your reasoning to go into the gym, because you need that why to be much stronger than all of your excuses. The third thing to keep in mind is to not put yourself in a box. I know that it's very easy to see so many different realms of fitness. You hear so many chitter chatter about all these different types of movements. You hear, oh, women shouldn't really strength train because it spikes their cortisol, and you should do more low impact movements like Pilates. And then you hear, oh, do a lot of running, do the heavy weights, do this, do that, do that. At the end of the day, fitness is just movement. So that means that that's going to look different for everybody. Don't think that just because you're seeing one person deadlifting their entire body weight, that means you have to do that. Just because you see somebody training for a marathon doesn't mean that you have to do that. It's going to look different for everybody. So don't put yourself in a box, and truly find what is going to be best for you. So if that means doing Pilates or strength training, even if that means just setting time every single day to just dance in your bedroom, do that. Because at the end of the day, like I said, fitness is just movement. You just want to move your body. You want to make sure that your body and your heart is strong and healthy. So don't think that you have to be super specific and enter one certain realm of fitness just because that's what you're seeing everybody else do. Find what works for you and what's actually going to help you stay consistent, because that's the most important thing long term. Take me for example, right? I've heard so many good things about the elliptical machine, and yeah, it seems cool, seems like a great time, but that's not really my vibe. I can hear all of the benefits about it, but me personally, that's just not my cup of tea. So I'm not going to stick to it because it's not something that I really enjoy doing or feel comfortable with doing. And don't Don't get me wrong, there are some things that you should push yourself to become comfortable with doing. But if you're trying something out for 2 weeks, a month or 2 or 3, and you're still just not feeling it, and even then within that time frame you're not even being consistent because it's not something that you want to do, don't do it. Okay, it should be something that you look forward to doing because that's what's going to help you stay consistent. Number 4, you need to get excited. Okay, you need to get excited and you need to set some goals for yourself. Now do whatever that's going to look for yourself. One thing that I suggest doing is getting some new workout clothes, getting some new gear or accessories that are going to help motivate you and get you excited. So if that means investing in an Apple Watch or a Fitbit or even just any type of watch that you can get on Amazon, do that. Treat yourself to a little Aura ring if you got the funds for that. Do that. Anything that's going to get you excited, you know, take that trip to Target because they got some cute workout clothes. Get you some cute little workout clothes. Go on Amazon. I'm gonna even help you out, okay, and do you one even better. I'll link some cute workout clothes from Amazon that are not expensive to get you started. But you need to get excited for the gym. It should not be something that you dread doing. Have a reason to get you excited for it. Also, when it comes down to getting gear like accessories, I think this is a really good addition just to help you get even more excited, because it's one thing to show up every day, do your little routine, but when you start seeing numbers, that changes the game. Being able to see how long you've actually been working out for, how many calories you've burned, how many steps you've taken, that does something to the brain and really makes you be like, oh, I took this amount of time and accomplished this much. Okay, let me see what I can do if I, up it up a little bit. How much more can I accomplish? How many more calories can I burn? And obviously in a very healthy way, okay? Don't be out here getting too crazy and, taking an unhealthy approach. But seeing those numbers really does make a difference. When I started working out, I did not have an Apple Watch. I just had a little knockoff Fitbit from Amazon, but it was nice because I was able to see how much I was actually moving and the calories that I was burning. So it held me a lot more accountable because now I'm like, oh, okay, I'm actually putting in the work because I'm seeing the numbers. Especially because when it comes down to working out, truth be told, a lot of us do get into it for aesthetic reasons. That's fine, okay? We're human. We like to look a certain way. We like to look at nice things, but unfortunately the results don't come overnight, so it is harder to see your results. But when you see the numbers of things changing, increasing, lowering, whatever, it lets you know and kind of reminds yourself that you are actually putting in the work. And you also want to make sure that you are setting some type of goal for yourself, and that is also going to look different for everybody, but that goal is also going to help keep you motivated. It doesn't have to be too extreme. Now if you want to go a little bit harder, by all means go ahead and do your thing, but you just want to set a goal for yourself. So what does that look like? Do you want to run a 5K? Do you want to be able to hold a plank? Do you want to be able to walk 5 flights of stairs without having to take any breaks? It doesn't matter what the goal is, just set them, because I guarantee you, if you set those goals, there is going to come a day where you accomplish it or you're close to accomplishing it, and you're going to be like, wow, a few months ago I didn't think that this was possible, or a few months ago I was struggling to do this, and now here I am doing it without even a thought, and that is going to be such a rewarding feeling. So set those goals for yourself. Lastly, set a routine and be realistic. Now, I think this is honestly probably the most important thing out of everything that I've had to say. When it comes down to working out, you want to be consistent. That is the only way that you are going to see your results. So working out is already difficult for a lot of people. It's not easy for everyone to just get in their workouts. So with that, you want to be realistic. If you know that you are not a morning person, do not wake up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym. Don't even tell yourself that you're gonna wake up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym. You're not a morning person. Why are you going to set yourself for failure and do something that you already don't like to do and then add something else on top of it that's hard to do? And be realistic. If you know that you can only commit to working out 3 times a week, go ahead and do that. Make it 3 days of just full body. And this also means planning out your workouts. And listen, I got videos up, so if you need some assistance, I got you. I will literally link them down below. I will share them on my TikTok. Just literally head over to my TikTok if you need some inspiration, and I got you. And with having a routine means 1, showing up for yourself, and 2, doing the same exact workouts every single day, every single week, okay? Stick to the 3 times lower body, 2 times upper body, or your 3 times a week full body. As long as you're getting them done every single time that you show up and you're doing the same exact routine, you are going to see your results. Don't walk into the gym and just willy-nilly it, free ball it, whatever, raw dog the gym. Go in with a plan. Okay, that is going to save you a lot of time. That's going to save you from a lot of disappointment, from feeling as though you're not reaching your goals, and you're going to feel so much more accomplished because you already know every single thing that you have to do. All right, friend, that is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it and got some insight and some type of motivation to get your workout in and to start showing up for yourself and to become a much better version of yourself. And also remember that yes, we love to look good, but at the end of the day, longevity is the key. We want to go to the gym not only to look good and have the snatched waist and the nice arms and the body yada yada, but we also want to go in so that way we have a healthy heart, so that way we don't ache and groan once we're at a certain age, so that way we can still have all of our independence even at our very, very old age. Longevity is the key. With that being said, once again, I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're also subscribed down below for more content, and also make sure you're also following me on my TikTok for even more of me. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Bye.